One can see well into the distance from here.
Red earth stretches far and wide here.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
I just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Onward! Adventure awaits!
Right you are.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worms, as they say.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Have grown sluggish. Lead the charge!
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about. It's not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. Over here, if you please.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Over here, if you would. Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Over here, if you please. There, Master! Gore harpies!
Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to use ice against it. I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true.
I concur. Over here, if you would. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Challenges us with the Arisen in our midst.
First and foremost, we want to lock our balance. Target and lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. I think we can manage it. Seize the brutes on and bring it crashing down.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
The cavern's depths lie ahead.
'Tis a hobgoblin!
I'll get that for you. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Good work!
Think nothing of it.
Splendid. Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
This is beyond faith! My thanks. There you are. A well-earned reward.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Over here, if you please.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long. One path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Originals recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. You'd think they'd have learned from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
Fight. To arms.
No quarrel here.
Accursed spells. Given the chance, twill summon forth an army of spirits.
I doubt they serve it willingly, but say we liberate them.
Even only those your attack.
I shall lead the charge.
No quarrel here.
Shall soon be back.
Right on, 'tis our finest hour.
Have my protection.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
Yes, if one of us has been poisoned.
age. Suffice to say, it will be beyond our power to contend with it.
Attacks are our best bet against this foe.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
The battle drags on long enough. He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are led? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, perhaps it's time I started taking it seriously.
Do you mean to suggest you've only been playing till now? Yeah, good for you. Prepare yourself. This foe is best defeated swiftly. Left to its devices, will summon a constant stream of spirits.
I doubt they serve it willingly. Let's say we liberate them.
Extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe! Good work! I can do no less. Not bad idea.
I'm intent to save this town and will overwhelm our foes after mine.
Monster seems to have called something.
Catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
Miss, and you shame us both.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Therein I shan't let them harm you. We've got them on the run.
Is it a wonder any foe challenges us with the arisen units?
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as light to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. Come to think of it, I learned of a shortcut near here while traveling beyond the rift. Shall we make use of it? Come, I'll lead the way. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Originals recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
A golem comes.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
True enough.
There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare. We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different horns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Extraordinary, is it not? We need only hop on and we'll be transported somewhere new.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. have found the material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Witness my ire.
Assailants, Master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I see you pinched something from our foe. That's crafty of you.
Be wary. Narrow spaces limit our paths of retreat.
Let us proceed with...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That's the spirit!
I merely did as he demands.
Not a bad idea. I'll keep hold of the enemy.
I concur.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter them.
I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast a spell more.
Prepare yourself. feet alone.
But together, I think we can manage it.
Have you been harmed?
We must do whatever we can to stop it.
Where would I be without you, prison?
What has stricken you, Arisen?
You weren't expecting mercy.
We wanted to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us. An exemplary performance.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms!
Keep the enemy occupied, I'll make sure work of them.
Arms, Jack. You have my protection.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
Shall we follow, Master?
Positively splendid.
This calls for assurance.
I suppose that will have to do. I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear. But it should turn out well, all the same.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
pray, follow me. Red wolves! We're being hunted! Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing! Success! Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Oh, grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true!
I concur. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Over here, if you would.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect to leave.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Your most priority is to douse those flames.
They are right to fear us.
Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers? It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
Oh, well aimed. Right where it lands.
got a good feeling about this one.
We cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us. My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. There's naught like a campfire to strengthen the bonds of fellowship.
I'd be glad to commiserate with anyone who's willing to share their blunders.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Oh! A hobgoblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
Nothing else for it. That you might cast the spell more quickly.
Rise, raging wind, and scatter our foes!
I did my best to match your skill, Master. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I see a spot where we might mine ore, just yonder.
Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight.
At first glance, it seems impossible, but unless I am mistaken, an alternate path is close at hand.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
would have me lead? Consider it done.
Asps attack with a fell venom.
We'll want to use fire against this foe.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Over here, if you please. Tis a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work. Prepare yourself!
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
Now here's aught of interest. A ballista.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat to fluster our foes.
Down your arms, or you hurt yourself.
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I'll wait here. You go.
Do you suppose that was funny? Turn out your pocket! I'm taking a look. Do you suppose that was funny?
I should be glad to listen.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
Red Earth stretches far and wide here.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
Oh, a ballista.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
Might I be of assistance?
At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
your heedlessness.
It's called taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
I ne'er stood a chance.
What to make of this?
This is quite... Uh-huh. There's something written here.
What business have you here? Goodness me. I've a duty to attend to, as 'twere.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent, though of course, they have their reasons.
Haven't had much luck today.
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
We've arrived, just as...
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Now here's a welcome sight.
These old bones. All over now.
Is there no room to parley? Looks like my luck's run out. Can't say I approve.
Will no one come to my aid?
It's been a hard day. I'll take the night watch of a desperate any day.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
What business have you here?
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
I ought to turn in for the night. My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Brings life to my old bones.
It's been a hard day.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age. At least my back's not acting up today.
No one around here to
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Oh dear. Oh, that won't do. A mug of ale. This is all blotchy.
There's no place I'd
Time to be
rather
heading
be.
home.
Our soldiers need better training.
Oh, what a pleasant breeze.
My feet always lead me here.
What business have you here? I could see myself.
I've an awful itch I can't seem to find. So, need something dyed?
And my back's starting.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Well now, isn't this...
What I can do for you?
Come to observe my work.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What did I do to deserve
Time.
well? How would they better things?
Your mornings get earlier as your bones
do
get
nothing
older.
but guns and sweet
This is
Looking for aught in particular.
I shall display.
A moment to think.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Washes all my troubles clean away.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Polished it this morning. We polished it this morning.
Monsters range nearer than e'er they did before.
The pain is beyond my estimations.
Would that all my days were so
Perhaps this
tranquil.
theorem will provide...
That's it. I have it.
Can't you see I'm pondering something?
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
Hold fast. You have the strength to fail.
Have mercy!
Again, it was all for naught.
No!
Puzzle begins to take
No
shape.
more!
In the end, it was all for naught. My mare stood a chance.
For yourselves, we shall not fall here.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
inkling of what to do.
Battle is best avoided here.
I must remember to place that supply on.
Now,
Where was I headed?
We shall wait here till your business is done.
We're in armor, Lakers.
Sweaty match.
Danger air slithers. Lost your way, have you?
Who's staying after this? This one is far from comfortable.
Hearts.
My research beckons. I should like to return to it with all due haste.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next.
I'm still waiting on that report. It is good.
Nice place, but no hurry to leave.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Can't you see I'm pondering something? To think that the Medusa was more than a creature out of legend, What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of one.
Over here, if you would. So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
More to this trade than people realise. I might know it all if I'm not careful.
I'm not sure what to do.
Welcome.
Got to accept life as it's ups and downs.
What do you think you're doing in it?
All I need right here.
Let's take it easy today.
Pray, follow me.
Unbelievable. That's no good.
There, Master! A hobgoblin!
'Tis weak to lightning strike.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long. Over here, if you please.
These fiends will resurrect, so so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Ah, I think you pinched something from our foe. That was crafty of you.
Well done. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Do you mean to leave us here?
Come, I'll lead the way. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder and best proceed.
subsides. I'll craft all. Now it's the moment I've been waiting for.
Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Full relieved am I to greet another dawn.
The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought.
You'd think they'd have learned from that last war here not to be trifled with.
You must focus on fighting, whatever our discomfort.
Fear not, well enough.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Over here, if you would. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Perhaps a short rest would do us good.
I shall fly to your aid, Master. I should be glad to assist you. Over here, if you please. So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
I shan't let you get away.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes.
The arisen turns blue with cold.
Prepare yourself.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
Huzzah! There's ore to be found here.
Ore can be used to strengthen arms and armor.
We must be really down on our luck to get caught out in such a downpour.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
Good thing I was standing here, eh? While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Red wolves! I will be your shield. So there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
You and eliminate the stragglers. A campsite. We could prop up our tent and keep far from the rain. It's just what I was thinking. Pray, follow me.
If you are in need, I must serve. It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
Feast your eyes on this.
These ox carts seen better days.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
No room for carelessness.
Watch out!
We've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
This, as you say,
take every ounce of our strength, but we can survive.
Oh, methinks the fiends felt that. Perhaps a few more would make.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Let me get that. So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Come. I'll lead the way.
Why? 'Tis a treasure in the truest sense.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
This way, Master. Over here, if you would.
But of course, Arisen, you may depend upon me.
Just about anywhere. Everyone's as tired as I.
Oi! Keep out! Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace. Many of our citizens view pawns as bringers of calamity, and hatred for their ilk is common here in Batmatar. Yet so boundless is Empress Nadinia's mercy, that even lowly pawns may benefit from it. 'Twas she who decreed that no pawn may be forced into unpaid servitude or subjected to acts of violence. Oh, how magnanimous her heart, how generous her spirit! All pawns ought to bow before Her Majesty's peerless grace.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Mind your manners, lest you wear out your welcome.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Interest? Well met, sir. Need a room for the night?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
What I look forward to most in my journeys is swapping tales of our adventures upon my return. Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I worked hard today. Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent.
All you need of me?
I'm a wanderer at heart. Not e'en age can hold me.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Can't wait for the new equipment.
Oi! Keep out! If you don't mind, sir.
Been a hard day.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
We ought not to overlook a ferry stone here. They can shorten a journey by many a league.
Right you are.
Gallant means abound in our party, and naturally so, for we are beastrons many.
'Tis of little import. We shall serve the Arisen faithfully, no matter our race.
We're hardly so.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'm in your debt.
Hang in there. You'll pull through.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, lucky us. That's worth taking.
Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way. Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. Another statue. Walk within me yearns to climb it.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I knew it to be so.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of its hunters.
No quarrel here.
Are you trying to piss me off?
There's more where that came from! 'Twill take an age to arrive on foot. Better we made use of a ferry stone, if one's available. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Pray, follow me. I should be glad to assist you, Amigos.
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. I've got to stop picking up every little thing.
Have courage!
Oh, well aimed. Right where it is.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
That flagged soldier somewhere.
Come on then!
Seems your luck's run out. I think you can run.
I'm going to inject.
Rise, blazing wind, and scatter our foes.
A fine display of skill.
Amiga challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
Right you are.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. And now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I will be your shield.
I see you pinched something from our foe. That was crafty of you.
Over here, if you would.
Goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? These now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I'll lead the way. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? Over here, if you please.
You're really pushing your luck.
Run all you want. I'll fight. What's the hurry? Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
Battle is ours! I will protect you.
Rise, raging wind, and scatter our foes!
Perhaps 'tis best to live and let live.
Consider this a lesson in incaution. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
There, Master! Harpies! Keep up the fight! I'm on my way!
It's vital you remain level-headed. Prepare yourself.
Do you mean to leave us here?
Over here, if you would. Trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Over here, if you please.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
wanting my help. Oh, very well.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Here we are.
Where might I go to spend a few hours untroubled?
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd forgotten aught but couldn't recall what 'twas? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. And around here, that's Ursula, the Oracle. Her services are not to be underestimated. Many a time has her advice given me a moment of pure revelation. So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an oracle yourself? That'd be my advice.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Ah. Did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Know your place.
I dare say you do not belong here, sir.
What brings you here?
It's a dreary life, this, for all its comforts.
Nothing wrong with friendship for survival.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us keep... My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive...
Pray, follow me.
Mayhap I really would have been better off.
We've arrived, just as planned. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location?
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the...
waste of time. No one's listening.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Such peace.
Good to see you, Master.
Hi, the predicament.
A tad rowdy.
Someone comes looking for a fight.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.